questions.
That's right answer. Any update on the injured guys? I know last week he's out short, so I go week to week.
No change on Schwartzy, and same with Fleurs. Fleurs was on the ice yesterday, but no change in his status either.
Is Kale just because you had no scratches, you have to use an extra guy?
Yeah, well, Kale has earned an opportunity. Kale was up earlier in the year, did a really good job. He played a back-to-back. I believe it was in Boston and New York, and I played with a lot of poise at that time. Now he's gone back and he's been a top guy in Charlotte. Done a really good job there. Helped them into a real good playoff position, and he's earned the opportunity to come up and play. So he'll get a good opportunity to get in on this road trip.
Pretty lively practice today. You like seeing that at this time of year?
Yeah, we were pretty. Coming off a day off, a little bit. Had to knock a little rust off in the first couple of drills, but guys worked their way into it and got some good work done. You know, Talk about limited practice time. It's limited for everybody, right? So we had the luxury of a 40-minute practice today. I don't know that that'll happen again this year, but take advantage of that, and guys did a good job. Pardon me?
Any decision on the goalie situation?
No, wait. Game day. I'll announce it on game day. Yep.
Dave, with practice time being limited, are there things you change about how you use your meeting time with the team, or no?
No, not a lot. There's only so much you can do, right? I tried to take advantage of the minutes, and make sure we're taking the time that we need, but also, not trying to overdo it. If you look at our game over the last couple weeks here, we've played a pretty simple game. We've played hard, so we're just trying to continually reinforce, the basic areas systems wise. We can do that, but by touching on one or two drills, whether it's morning skate or a practice, or by doing it, through a little bit of quick video before and after practice and games.
With both your goalies playing pretty well, does that make that decision easier or harder of who's going to go?
Well, both guys. I talked about it a little bit, a few days ago. In terms of having competition at that spot. Driegs is coming off of a performance where he battled hard and he got the win. That's a good situation going into the next game. So we have a decision to make, and that's their job is to make that decision a difficult one, and then my job is to make the choice as to who's starting.
What kind of chances Scale Fleury have as far as being called up, and the value of him being a right shot D? What does that give you and the rest of your D corps here?
Well, having righty lefties is important. We haven't had that luxury throughout the year in all of our pairs, so for sure it's a benefit. For me, the biggest thing with Cale is just the fact that he's earned his way here. He did a nice job in his previous call up. He went back to Charlotte and has had a great run there, and been a top D-man for them and in the league. And he's earned this opportunity to come up now and get some minutes here.
See the greater challenge for him being more mental or physical as far as the adjustment?
I don't know. You'd have to ask him that. From what I see, he's going to be comfortable, and he's going to go out and play confidently. That's what we saw, we saw that in him in training camp in the preseason, and we definitely saw that in the two games that he played previously for us. He played in two tough buildings. He played in Boston. He played in the Island. Those aren't necessarily easy places to play back to back. He played with good confidence. He had good poise, and he did a good job. I expect him to do the exact same thing, coming through practice today and into games this week.
Dave, I know you talked about this after the game, but with the PK performing quite well as of late, is this just guys really settling in, or are there systematic tweaks that you keep making to those units?
Jay has done a good job with the tweaks. We obviously, we went back to more pressure, several weeks ago, and you're starting to see the benefits of that. So a little more cohesion, a little bit better and quicker pressure. Better job reading our triggers, but it's more than that. It's little things, winning a face-off and getting it clear to start a kill. That's a big deal, rather than having to start back on your heels. So I would say face-offs, clears, and some key saves. Have empowered the guys to get going and be able to play with a little bit more pressure and pace. Good. Okay. Thank you.
Have a good trip.